Right. There, now we're live. There we go.
Hello.
Uh, Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming back to see Dina. I'm so excited to have her back, and actually, am planning on laying down with my camera off while she does her thing because I want to be healed just as much as she. She's fabulous. I mean, I sat last time, but the whole time I was sitting there, I felt self conscious, like I shouldn't be on the screen. I should be out of here. So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm so glad you're going to lay down. Yeah. So
Yeah.
good.
I'm right in the same area of that. So yeah, so I just want to say hello to some folks. Dina has come on and been on. I think it was October that you came on last time,
Yeah.
and she said she's willing to come on again and again if the interest is there, and it absolutely is. And I thought, well, we could all use a nice holiday healing, and so
Yeah.
Dina's going to be doing her sound healing. I have put her information in the notes for the show, and I also posted at the very top of the commenting her webpage, because she has a webpage and she can schedule appointments through it, and she can meet you on Zoom or whatever if you're interested. So I know you will just enjoy this so very much. I really do. So let's see. Hi, Craig and Hypnicity and Anne Bryan. I told Dina that you had a message for her. We're glad to have you with us, dear. I
Yeah.
hope
Hi,
you enjoy
Anne.
just as much. Yeah. Thank you for being here. It's Starlight. And let's see, who else is here? Teresa Levine, Marie Lofton. Hello, Earth Angel. Craig Dixon, and Andrea. Yep, Andrea loves it too. And Sharon. Yay, everybody's here. So, oh, Samantha.
Yay.
Hello. So you will love this present that she gives us. This is like the most wonderful present that you could ever get. And I recommend that you get at least into a comfortable position in a chair, or lay on the couch or lay on your bed or whatever you want. And here comes Gypsy JJ. Hi, Gypsy. Hi, Anne. Hi, Linda. It's good to see you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the healing first. And Dina never knows just exactly how long it will last. I think last time was about 20 minutes, I believe, but it could be longer, whatever. But we will have time afterwards to answer any questions that anybody's interested in asking her. Gypsy, I saw, and I don't see it now, I saw you had a question earlier about how she does this. So if you could save that until she's done, and she has quite the story to tell you. So, hi, Pierrette. So, yes. So, Dino, I'm going to do this. Let me do this first. I want to make this big. All right. So, here and here. Let's see. How do I shift this thing? I want to make you big and me small. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna stop my camera, and let's see how I do this. Nope, not me. All right. Now that's better. That's better. That gives you where you are. And I'm also going to
Okay.
mute myself. I'm muting myself so everybody knows. But hi, BC Mom. Great. I think you'll enjoy this beautiful healing that Dina's going to be giving us. So I'll talk to you when we're done. And thank you, Dina. It's all on you now.
Okay. All right. um, I always like to let everyone know that all sounds are safe sounds. My voice may crack or screech or whatnot, and that's just part of it. Um, I'm actually going to take a little sip of water real quick. And so, yeah, as all of you are just getting comfortable, I know last time we set an intention, and this time I'd say our intention is really just tuning in, like you had said, Allie, for just some holiday healing. So we can all just take a moment, and as you're closing your eyes, just tune in to whatever specific intention that you would like to bring in, maybe as an additional layer to our holiday healing, whatever you're needing at this time. I also always set my intention, um, that everyone else's intentions are met in this space as well. So we're just going to invite you to just take note of your breath and not trying to change it, but just noticing the inhale and the exhale as we just settle in. And I'm also tuning in to my breath and just inviting whatever songs and sounds and tones and frequencies are wanting to come through for everyone. Ask everyone to come back into their space. Feel back into your bodies. Wiggle your hands, your fingers, and your toes. Come back into your breath and become aware of the surroundings in your room. Or you don't have to, you can just stay in bliss land.
Mm. All right. Craig Dixon says all his stresses are gone. And BC Mom says that was beautiful. And it was. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, hi, Flora.
Oh.
Glad you were here. Yes.
Hi.
Oh. Andrea says you moved her to tears.
Oh.
So my subscribers know that I lost my brother. He's on the other side. He left on Monday night. And he came through just now. And he said, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. And he's not a metaphysical person. This is not. Yeah. And so it's funny when they get over there, they see all the things that they missed out on here.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize that, Allie. Thank you so
That's
much
all
for
right.
sharing. Wow.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was just beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Yes. Flora, it's so good to see you. Yeah, everybody is just wow, 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 wow. What I really love about this, everybody, is you can go back and listen to it later. Ooh-wee. If you ever need a jump start, that's where you'll go. I know, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad. She was here before, and it was wonderful then. But your hypnicity says her shoulders are relaxed for the first time in months.
Yay.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. And look, Mom says thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Wow. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Sue Ellen. Whoops, I'm so sorry. It keeps going away. I released years worth of grief that have been I had the biggest third eye opening. It's
Did
like boom.
you?
Yeah, and I was light, very light, not dense.
Yeah, light. Love it.
Very light. Yep, very very light. Oh, Sharon, that's good. Major healing on your shoulder. Oh, Sheila, Spirit Messenger. If you just go back when this is over and listen to it, and you will make sure you lay down and relax, and you'll have a wonderful experience. It's for everybody to heal. Yeah. Oh. So Anne Bryan says, experienced the layers of sound merging into my body. Felt as though Dina was in the center of a circle surrounded by a handful of other Dina singers. Yeah, yeah. You had a couple of times where it sounded like you had backup.
Oh, hey.
It really did. It really did. Yeah, it really did.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know, Sheila. I'm just saying, that's what I did. I went and laid down. I turned off the mic and just went. Oh, Pierrette, you did too? Oh, good. Pierrette said she was flying. I saw a man with his hair tied back. Wow.
Oh.
Oh, Andrea, that's wonderful. People in hospice could use this kind of a healing. That's
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Wow. I think everybody's sort of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody got what they got from it, and everybody was touched deeply by it. And so,
I'm so glad.
oh, me
Yeah.
too. Me too. Yeah, yeah. Different tones lit up different chakras. Sharon, Strawberry
Ah,
Rhubarb says that's
yeah.
the way she felt about it. Yeah. I mean, I was
Funny.
laying there, and of course I had my brother in here talking to me for a minute or two, but then he stepped back because he wanted to be healed as well. And
Oh.
I was, it's funny because I had a friend who passed to the other side. And one time a psychic said to me that he that person comes through me with animals, and that they're having fun, like going into the animals and being really weird and stuff.
Oh.
And I thought that was, so I'm thinking to myself, this absolutely is similar to that, in that the people up there, they, when they cross over, they get, oh, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't get it. They don't necessarily get it here. Oh, thanks, Craig. Yeah. Yeah, they do become believers later. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your heart aura felt warm. Oh, mine did too. Mine felt very
Oh,
warm.
love
Yep.
that.
Oh, good feedback here. And many other sensations. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, there were a lot of different levels to my healing. And yeah, I was drifting away. It was awesome.
I'm so glad that you were
Uh,
able to do that, in the live
yeah,
space, yet still.
yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep. I feel so. And what I did notice is nobody posted any comments the whole time you were doing it, because when I
Oh,
came back, it was the same comment that was there when I went to lay down. So that means everybody enjoyed it, and everybody was, going with the flow,
yes.
so to speak. And that's
Yes.
always nice. Yeah.
Great.
Wow. Oh, Andrea says, Flora, you have some good genes. Oh, you and your mom are both really beautiful healers, honestly, that you really
Oh,
are. It's so wonderful.
thank
Um,
you.
oh, so flying. Linda Kelser says, I was singing along in the first part. Wow. Ooh, wow. That's,
Oh,
yeah. She
love
said she
it.
really enjoyed it. I know. Linda said her heart chakra was spinning. And if one is struggling with sleep, it's a beautiful thing to take you to dream time. And I think I had that in my mind when I was laying there. It's like, okay, I hope I wake up again. But then I knew I would. I knew spirit would tap me on the shoulder and say, okay, you're on again. You better get over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So Hypnicity says she just sent you an email. She won't recognize you because your
Oh,
email isn't his Hypnicity, but she wanted to thank you.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my, this is great. Terry Howling, we love you. That was
Yes.
amazing. And there's somebody you know. Oh, all right.
Yes. Hi,
Good.
Terry.
That's awesome. Yeah, yep. Wow. So, Gypsy JJ, I saw you here earlier. If you're still here, put the question up that you had, because I don't see it still here, about, quote, the way that she did this. And if not, or anything that anybody else would like to ask Dina, I did put up her website page. I did have her information about how she came to be aware of this gift that she had. But okay, so here's a question.
Mhm.
Where did the special tones in music come from? You sounded almost middle. I agree. You did sound Middle Eastern in there somewhere.
Mm.
Do you find different people hear your gifts differently depending on what they need?
It is interesting
It is.
because, I guess the first question, where did the tones and the music come from? It's
Mhm.
from the divine source,
Right.
like whatever you'd want to call it, and, I just hear it,
Uh-huh.
and it just wants to flow out.
Flow out.
It's almost yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost like speaking, just as speaking, it's just the tones just come in just as easily, and
It's a
I'll just
channel.
notice it.
It's like a
Yes.
channeling. Yeah, it really
It
is.
is a
Yeah.
channeling,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely. And it is interesting, how it sounds different. I have had people say that it sounds like different tones or
Hmm.
dialects, so forth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the other one that you did for us in October had a different, totally different sounds, but still
Mhm.
beautiful and still ethereal, I would say. Some people say it sounds Middle Eastern. Some, of course, Egypt is in the Middle East, but some say it's. So I'm wondering, it would be great if I'm thinking to myself, you may be just channeling through some past life thing you did. You may have been a high priestess or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah.
And you
Who
were just
knows?
awakened. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. So let's see. Um, Strawberry Rhubarb, her name is Sharon. She says, my spiritual medical team instructed me to hold out my right arm and applied lots of traction, which was amazing.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That is, that's
that
awesome.
is.
That's really good. All
Yeah.
right.
You gotta go with it.
Um, and Andrea wants to know, if one wants to use your gifts, what would you be able to do for people? That's in general. What you
I
just did, of course, but
Right?
mhm.
Um, I always set the intention that it will help people with whatever they need, be it on the physical level, the
Mhm.
emotional or mental. A lot of people do say that it just seems to lift, heavy burdens. It can help bring in clarity, the peace of
Right.
mind, ease the
Mhm.
the raciness of the mind. Which all of that really translates into balancing the nervous
Right.
system, which when you
Absolutely.
balance that and you bring in the homeostasis, then the body can heal and regenerate and rejuvenate, and the body
Mhm.
knows how to heal if we just
Right.
give it the right things and environment and whatnot.
Right. And what was I going to say? There's something else about it that you can ask for it to do specific things, but because we were all just a group who needs all kinds of different things. That's why I made it generic. But you can go
Yeah.
and ask for other healings that can be done in a personal healing that she can do.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just amazing. It's such a present. Honestly, it's just such a gift. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I have some more questions here.
Mhm.
So Anne wanted to comment that to her, the messages went from asking for forgiveness to receiving forgiveness to a feeling of sunlight warming and offering blessings. That's beautiful, Anne.
Mm. That is Anne.
I could feel, um, and it wasn't a negative thing, but I could feel anguish being released. And
Mm.
that may be just because I've lost my brother and I haven't really mourned that yet. So that
Yeah.
was my personal feeling. And the way that when you were beginning, it seemed like somebody that was really in a lot of pain or that was under anguish. But as that continued, it lightened and it lifted. And yeah, that's,
Mm.
yeah,
I'm so glad it lifted because the
it did.
tones really can take you in and out of, just like you said, how that anguish was there and kind of, maybe
Yeah,
ready to be released that you
to
didn't
be
really
released.
realize. So
Yeah,
it opens that space to just move and feel. And that is a lot of it too, to really like get you
sure.
to
Move you
feel in the
along.
body and shift the energies as well. There's kind of that
Absolutely.
tendency to be like, "Oh, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that." But
No, there isn't. And
when we
there's
can
no
feel
worry.
it,
Yep. And there's no inner chatter, which everybody worries
yeah.
about when they meditate. So if you wanted to meditate, listening to something like this, you're getting the full experience as if you could turn off your
Yes.
head, so to speak. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. It definitely. So Sue Ellen wants to know, are you using electronic equipment to produce the bass voices?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
There is
Hmm.
an enhancement with that,
Hmm.
that I've had some people say that they want the true quality of my voice, but there were
Uh-huh.
parts of me that felt like when I get really high, that I felt like my guides were telling me one day, like, it's okay to use that bass to really,
Yeah.
like, bring it in and be
Hmm.
here and, like, be on the earthly plane a little
Yep.
bit and just help give some of that, earthy bass resonance because I can get my voice tends to be low, I feel, for a woman, but to get super low like that, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
do
harder.
add
Yeah.
the enhancement.
No, I think it brings that angelic ethereal realm sort of thing to the whole thing. It just brings
Yeah.
it that lightness and yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. All right. So Terry says, Suzanne Jenny says that she became aware of blockages in her chest and releasing of grief.
Oh,
There you go.
wow. And
Yeah.
I would actually like to give a special shout out to Terry because,
Excellent.
he helped me on my journey with using a loop station. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Good.
Thank you, Terry.
Mm-hmm. He obviously is one of your champions. That's great. I love
Yes.
that. That's wonderful. We all need that. We do. I have Parapet 60 who said this was delicious. I felt shivers running through me with some of the tones and the energy surged through me. Thank you.
Oh, lovely.
Uh-huh. She can tell you a little bit. When I asked her the last time she came on, she did discuss it, but she can talk a little bit about how she discovered her gift. Go right
Sure,
ahead. Yeah.
sure. Um,
Mm.
it was on, the island of Kauai. Um, I went there for a Lomilomi training, and, in part of the training, we learned about how the indigenous people would chant and sing to the body, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like this huge light bulb went off, and almost how you had said about, like, remembering a past life or that whole, like, memory of, like, "What? I know that I've done this before." Like, "I know that I've done this before."
Uh-huh.
And,
Yeah. Yeah.
then at another part in the training, yeah, we went to a specific part in the island, and because my dad had passed away the day before, so we went to this special part, like a sacred site on the island to have a service for him, and it was on our drive back from that, that we stopped on the wayside, and then, like, just huge download that came in, and I literally could not stop, like, singing, dancing, speaking in light language, and, I was actually baptized in the spirit, to speak in tongues, quote unquote, at like age
Okay.
11.
Uh-huh.
Um, but you go through life and you tend to not want to go there much anymore. So it was really like
Right.
a reawakening of the voice. But yes, that's
And I think everybody's got different gifts, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't also tap into something like this. If
exactly.
that was what you were interested in doing. I
Mhm.
also have people come on. I've had a gal come on and speak in light language, but hers is more clipped and it's just talking. And she brings in like animals sounds and all kinds of stuff like
Oh,
ETs
cool.
and all that stuff. Yeah, she's uh
Yeah.
she's interesting, but I think everybody's got just a different gift that they feel.
Hmm.
Gypsy JJ, thank you, dear. You were interested in finding out more. I want to learn about helping others heal with the music. That was so anointed and large. I think I need lots of training. Reach out to Dina, Gypsy
Yeah.
JJ.
Feel
Yeah,
free.
reach out to. I really think that at least at the very least she could chat with you maybe on Zoom or something and you could discuss
Yeah.
what you need to do. Yeah. Yep.
Love to.
Yeah. All right. So Anne says, I also felt that anguish at the beginning and shortly
Mm.
afterwards the asking. Yeah, I agree, Anne. It was very profound for me because it reminded me of, I don't know, this just comes like a wailing wall kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. But not, again, not in a negative way. It was like a release and then a reintegration. That's the best way I could explain it. So,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have an awesome range. You really, really
Oh.
do. You do. You can go really high, you can go low, but yeah, you just don't know what you're going to get. Do you remember
Mhm.
afterwards or do you go back and listen
Um,
afterwards?
I go back and listen. It's kinda like I'll remember a certain,
Uh-huh.
like, loop of it, but to
Right.
remember the whole thing, no. Like, even the first
No,
one that
right.
I did, I went back and listened, and I was like, "I don't even remember that."
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine. And
Mhm.
and that is what psychics you're psychic in that way because that's what psychics say when they're doing readings, that they're giving information but they're not talking. It's coming from up here and they don't remember. They don't
Mhm.
always remember. Yeah. Yeah. because it's not really them that's doing it. They're the channel for it.
Yeah.
The base invokes images of puddles of water in a muddy dirt environment, bringing balance and depth. I had definite images when the bass notes come in. And that's beautiful. I'm so glad you're sharing that with us, because I think that we all had a little bit of different, but I can almost see why you could see that, because I could see different things too. I was seeing, but my third eye was huge. My third eye was almost connected to my crown chakra, like all of this whole top of my head was.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Opened you right up.
It did. It's like, holy mackerel, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to go there, Hypnicity. Hypnicity is part Hawaiian. She needs to go there. So
Oh,
she's going to go.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Call it in.
Yeah. So it's the Lomilomi was the training you were getting. Is that correct?
Yes,
When this
correct.
happened. So Andrea wants to know the name of the training in Hawaii, if possible. So she can, yeah.
It is Lomi Lomi. Lomilomi.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So if you put that in, you can find Lomilomi people over there that you can go to for this for that part of it, or
Yes.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, and I guess I want to be clear too, if people are asking as far as the training, like the Lomilomi, it was actually for massage, and it was just this
Right.
one little part. Okay, that we touched on, but yes.
I do want to make sure people know that too. Yes.
Mhm.
She's a trained massage therapist, and she was going over there to learn the Lomilomi massage, and
Yes.
then her dad passed when she was there, and
The day
then all
before.
came the day before, right?
Mhm.
And I certainly think your dad was like, okay, here I am, and this is cool. And so,
Yes, I think so too.
yeah, I really do. It's like my brother coming through and saying, wow, sis, I had no idea. This is pretty cool. And only my brother uses a lot of curse words. He's still doing it. I hear you.
So funny. He's probably like, because she cusses too. I'm like, oh,
I do.
and me too, I know. I'm like, yes, I know. I sing all ethereal and then,
I know. And then cut the shit, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, it's life. It's life. You got to laugh. Cut up.
You got to laugh. You're right. And that's another vibration lifter, honestly.
Yeah.
If you're looking for vibrational lifts to go into this fifth dimension, these are the types of things you can listen to, and you can enjoy and just really go, you're vibing high. I think we're all vibing higher than we were before we started. So Sue Ellen has a very interesting after effect. I felt an energetic frequency change in my brain. I noticed these things because I have been trained at Monroe Institute. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I'm familiar with Monroe Institute. Yes, with Hemisync. Yeah, the binaural beat.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's binaural beats?
Binaural
okay.
beats.
Okay. That's great, Sue Ellen. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So for everybody's, I would also say that if you listen to this today, listen to it today. And if you listen to it another time, it's a whole new experience. Because I say this to my own students that read books. I say, okay, you're reading this book right now. You're 20 years old. You read the book. You got your experience out of it. If you pick that book up later and read the book again, it's a totally new experience, a totally different book. It really isn't, of course, but your experience is different because you're different. And so I believe that listening to this tonight and then listening to it later could be a totally new experience. And you may hear things that you didn't hear this time. Would you say that sounds?
Oh, I agree.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if everybody's going to go and take a nap after this or not. Oh, you're not part Hawaiian. I'm sorry, Nilani. I thought you were.
Okay.
Your family lived there. You were missed being born there by 1 month. Oh, okay. Okay. So she wants to go there. I apologize. You have such a beautiful Hawaiian name, I think, because her name is Nilani.
And that is beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. This is funny. At the time, many people didn't understand her need to sing and would try to tell her to be quiet. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You know, you're too loud, tone it
Yeah, yeah,
down. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
well,
And only moms would know that.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Sue Ellen, okay, so it's has more than binaural beats. It has SAM and MSS. Okay, okay,
Oh,
that's very interesting. I didn't know about it, and I'd like to look
yeah.
into it. Yeah,
Obviously, I
maybe.
have not looked into their
Right, for a while. Yeah.
courses and whatnot, yeah, for quite some time.
Wow. So, okay, anybody got any other questions? I don't suppose anybody is like adverse to having Dina come back sometime. So we'll just leave this here. Do you get really tired when you're done?
No, I feel so
No.
energized.
Oh, you
Yeah.
get energized.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because a lot of people who do the psychic readings, they get drained out after a while. But there are people that get charged up as well, depending upon the person, of course. But
Yeah.
yep. Terry Halling said, "Come back, Dina."
Okay, I will. I will.
Yay. Oh, everybody, thank you all for being here with us tonight. I just know that you all enjoyed it. Thank you for your feedback for Dina. Do check out her webpage, which is also in down below, information about Dina. She does private readings or singings, I guess, and healings. And yeah. And thank you, my dear. You have wonderful holidays. Yes.
Thank
Please come
you.
back,
You
Sue Ellen said. Yes.
too.
Everybody wants you back.
I'll
Very
be
good.
glad to come back. We will make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Anne says, I'd love for Dina to return with session part solo and part with the loop. Now there's something different. But
Okay.
can you do that though? Can you consciously flip that? Or are
Um,
you so in that you might not be able to?
no, I could.
You
Yeah,
could.
I
Okay.
could.
I
Yeah.
because some people are sort of in a trance, and that's
Mhm.
why I asked that question. Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
probably it's interesting because I don't know if I was picking up on that with her or not, but that's why at the end I felt like I just needed to like not just end it just from the looper, but kind of just
Uh-huh.
fade out with
Just
my
fade
voice.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for a
Oh,
moment.
it's
So,
just
yeah,
amazing.
great
Thank
feedback.
you. Everyone's sending you hugs and love and thanks.
Oh, thanks everybody.
Craig, it's on December 30th, which is a Friday after Christmas. Okay. I'm just answering the question you have there. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Gratitude and blessings to you all for being here.
Bye.
Yep. Bye bye, everybody.